What's up, Capricorn? Let's see what the week ahead looks like for you. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Capricorn placement. You guys can be pestered by someone. There's someone here that you thought was like done with you, or you were done with them. Maybe you haven't heard from them in a while. They could pop up out of nowhere. I was channeling that. Also, well, I lost it. If it comes back, but yeah, that's what I was mostly getting though. I feel like someone here could be disturbing your peace. Okay. So for the week, you have the Tower. You got the Seven of Swords. You got the World. The Four Cups. You got the Eight of Swords. At the bottom, you have Judgment. Ten of Swords. King of Cups. You hate to have to do it, but you got to do it. You have the Lovers too. Some of you guys, yeah, Ace of Swords. You have a new beginning that's coming in. I do feel like, you know what? Here's what this is. Some of you guys may have recently gotten a divorce. You're getting over a divorce, getting over a breakup, okay? The Ten of Swords is genuinely the end of a relationship. Some of you guys, you still love this person. You still care for them. Some of you guys, you had to do it because this person could have been deceitful. Maybe you two were going in two different directions. But whatever it is, it just wasn't sustainable anymore. So I feel like for those of you where it's resonating, it's like you had to make the decision to walk away from somebody even though you didn't want to. And the love may still be there, but you're like, no, it needed to be done. Okay, so you could be having a little bit of a hard time accepting something, but you're doing your best to keep it moving. Now, I feel like it's a good thing that this happened because you do have the Lovers, you have the Ace of Swords, and then you have the High Priestess. I feel like one to the Nine of Pentacles, okay? You guys are going to enjoy being single. And maybe this is like a long time coming. And again, you could have loved this person, but at the same time, you're just like, this has to end. Like, I can't go on like this, right? So again, you hate to have to do it, but you did it anyways. So for you, you're like, it is what it is, but I feel like you guys are going to enjoy being single. But with that Lovers, the Ace of Swords, and the High Priestess, I feel like your intuition is going to be guiding you towards your true love. Lovers is about alignment and connection here, right? And then the Ace of Swords is about ultimate truth, like the hand of God coming down and bestowing something for you, with you. It's true. So I feel like someone you thought was going to be your happily ever after was not. But like next is your happily ever after. Okay, so, and this is going to come after a period of you enjoying being single, of you learning, to be sustainable even more. You just kind of healing from the situation. So I'm hearing about another year. Some of you guys have to be single for a year, but you'll be fine. Okay, because I feel like your true love is literally right around the corner. Okay. The Tower. Something here just doesn't go your way, Capricorn, this week, okay? And again, this isn't the worst card in the deck. This is one of the better cards, in my opinion, right? You get to start over. You get to start fresh here, okay? Some of you guys are having to start over. If you have recently gone through a divorce, then yeah, this week it is affecting you. Or if you're going through a breakup, yes, this week it is affecting you, okay? But again, this is about you being able to start over, start on a solid foundation. This is where your journey begins, okay? And so it just feels like even though something didn't pan out, this could be like you didn't get the job. You didn't get the girl. You didn't get the guy. You had to break up. You had to move. You have to move in back home. Like something just isn't fair in your opinion, right? You're like, I can't believe this happened. Like, I guess I got to do this now, right? But in doing so, I feel like this is going to help you to build something better for longer. Okay, so I feel like there's like a lot of boss energy that's coming in with this Tower is what I'm feeling. Like king status. Yeah, Ace of Pentacles as I split that deck. Okay, so again, it's like this is all for your highest good. Whatever happens this week. Okay, just remember that. I know that's hard when you're going through it, but you got to go through it to get over it, to get past it. Okay, Seven of Swords. You're faking something till you make it. I feel like you're bothered by something. Again, Tower moment hits and you're just like down. Back to square one for some of you, okay? But this time you got to play chess instead of checkers. Okay, so again, this is about you guys being able to create some sort of strategy. This is getting yourselves out of something here that you've already put yourselves in. Now, you could have somebody around you that's trying to manipulate you or lie to you here this week, but I feel like that could also be the Tower, where you're like realizing somebody just isn't who they are. You're seeing someone for who they are. It's more than face value is what I'm getting. So this week you could just kind of discover like who's for you and who's not for you. And again, you're gonna have to walk away. Now I think I gave the same like kind of like spiel to Aries, because they kind of had something along the lines that they were about to move forward in something here. I think it was Aries, I can't remember, but ultimately, if you have to leave someone behind, they weren't worth going with you to begin with, okay? Like, especially if you've been the type of Capricorn that's been doing the work, you've been healing, you've been working hard on something, like you're moving to bigger and better, right? And if people choose to continue to be in their own way, on their own paths that do not align with you, then let them, right? It's like you can't control anything that anyone does, just the way no one can control what you do, right? So at the end of the day, I feel like if you're feeling some kind of way because you got to let people go, well, you know what? These people are choosing to stay behind. You didn't let anybody go. They chose to stay behind. Remember that, okay? If people aren't willing to ascend, if people aren't willing to be their highest self, and this goes for you guys too, it's like if you're not willing to be the best version of yourself, you're choosing to get left behind. You're choosing to stay where you are. So you guys have an opportunity to get yourselves out of something this week is what I'm hearing, okay? Don't lie to yourself either. Like if you know you haven't been like putting in the work for something, like this is the week to really just address that and move forward, okay? You do have a new cycle that's coming in this week, right? Or at least there's an opportunity for you to create for yourself. When a Tower moment hits, again, you're looking at ground zero, right? You're like, all right, it's like a blank canvas. Imagine like having drawn a whole picture on this canvas, right? And then you like erase it. You're still gonna see the pencil marks, right? But now's kind of a time to like draw over that, and then maybe, you know, to some of whatever it is that you're creating, you add a little pen to it, and then you add a little marker, like solidifying more things, right? So it doesn't matter what was there before. What matters is what you're creating now and what you're going towards, okay? So again, with the World here, I feel like you have an opportunity for a new beginning. You're ready for a new chapter. Some of you guys, you're just done with all the nonsense. Finding out, you know, who people are, finding out that people are like on power trips or trying to manipulate or whatever, people just aren't their highest selves, like is enough to make somebody want to just move away from that energy. So some of you guys could be focusing on moving. You could be focusing on changing jobs. Maybe where you're at just isn't the business. You're just like not about that energy. People just aren't vibing with you, or you're not vibing with them. And so there's something here about you just kind of needing a new start somewhere else. I feel like you want to go where you're appreciated, right? And so that's what I feel you could be going towards. This week you could receive some sort of disappointing news as well. Don't get your hopes up on something, okay? It's like, again, you can't control what people do. So if you keep building these expectations for people to hit, they're never going to hit it. We're human. We mess up all the time. Like, we are not perfect. And so if you think that just because you're creating this version of someone in your head that they're magically going to like pop out of your head and be that in front of you, it's likely not going to happen, right? It's up to that person. So again, I feel like someone gets their hopes up, okay? But again, like where you have loss, you have blessings. Okay, you do have something coming in. So don't be so hard on yourself. If something has to go away this week, if you have to walk away from something or someone, it's for the betterment of you. And you do have a new blessing coming in. Some of you guys, it's going to be new love, right? That kind of looks like the Ace of Cups up there, right? Some sort of emotionally fulfilling new beginning for some of you here, okay? With the Eight of Swords, don't allow yourselves to get carried away with this Four of Cups energy, okay? It's like, you know, you ever been sad and then you start thinking about like all the sad things in your life? Like, I haven't done that since I was like a kid, right? But it's like, it's probably like the most resonant thing to say is like when you're feeling already down about yourself and then you start adding on like from past failures and all these things. That's what this feels like. It's like one bad thing happens and then next thing you know, you're like, you know, these are your puddles of tears here, right? You're just like stuck in your head with it. So again, give yourself some grace. Allow yourself to really just build standards, not expectations, okay? Standards are a little bit better to manage. Expectations, you can't manage them, okay? But yeah, I feel like don't indulge in something. Like, It's okay to have one bad part of your day. It's not okay to allow that one bad part to bleed into everything else, all right? So there's no need to be in your head this week. Do your best to really just get yourselves out of that energy. Again, you do represent the devil card. The devil could be obsessive, so you guys could be replaying something over and over. It's not healthy. Go for a walk. Talk to somebody. Do what you need to do to get out of your head, but don't stay there too long, okay? So that's what I have for you, Capricorn. Hopefully this helps and resonates. Catch you guys on the next one.